Crystal Edge Technology screens. I'm not going to need that running today. I'm trying to get my projector to my computer to boot up. I got orders to do today. I got to get this one out of here. That's the company's order. Anyway, so we're going to talk about the new Gamer Paint. Oh, I'm excited about this stuff. So anyway, usually if I develop a Gamer Paint, it's definitely wrapped around a game or something. So I saw the trailer for the Warhammer 40,000 Black Tide. I think that's what it is. And man, I am quite impressed on my Warhammer friends out there that I game with on a day-to-day basis. They were just sharing information back and forth. This game looks to be insane. Warhammer's never let me down. Warhammer's always been a good game. So anyway, really? We're gonna play the game today? Taco, don't come in here to attack my stand, please. Because you like to come here and attack the stand. Did it go through, or they just decided it wasn't going to go through? Yes, where did it went through? Oh, I guess it did not. What the frick was it all about? Did it go through? Where is my scissors? Taco, got the scissors and the next one got cut out labels. Oh, man. There we go. Now, I know some people are saying, wait a minute, there are no batch numbers with that. Yeah, that's from the 5-gallon we made. That's where that's going. They have the same batch numbers as the other one. We're just finishing up the 5-gallon today. Yeah, so yeah, we have a Gamer Paint coming out. And man, the containers are going to look like nothing you've ever seen before. I'm actually custom designing the containers for them. They are going to be sick. I mean, sick. I cannot wait. So basically, yeah, I saw that trailer for that Black Tide Warhammer, and I was thinking, oh my goodness. Definitely have to have a paint for that one. Definitely. Now I'm trying to figure out what kind of screen, because I don't have a screen big enough here in the house to do it. Oh man, I'm thinking about maybe building 150-inch for the downstairs, custom stands, glow-in-the-dark speakers, the whole 9 yards, just for one game. Yeah, I actually basically built a PC, I think a $6,000 PC for one freaking game. I think it was Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein, what they call it. The New Order. Yeah, I built a PC for that thing. Anyway, so certain games trigger that off. Borderlands is known for triggering off me for designing new screen paint, but that game right there, it has to have crazy black levels. If you ever played Warhammer before, Warhammer has extreme dark levels. It's going to have beautiful reds, because that game is, man, if you're squeamish about blood, it's not a game you want to play at the end of the day. It is freaking a blood fest all day long. So anyway, I can't wait. So, yeah. I need a Gamer Paint. We need a Gamer Paint for the 39. So, like I said, we're going to have the containers are going to be interesting. You're actually seeing some of the interesting artwork we're working on right now. Well, we're working on. What is we? It's me, God, and the cat. But anyway, we're working on right now on the computer on basically how we want to go about designing the labels, how they're going to look. This container is going to be so cool. Look, when we get done with it, you're going to basically not throw it away. You're going to actually hang it up or put it somewhere. If you're a gamer, you're going to set it right there. It's going to be a nice decoration for your desk. Trust me, when we get done with this thing. So it's going to look pretty cool. It's going to be 43 ounces, because we couldn't get 48. So we're looking for 48. We're going to get 48 on what we're looking for. We need a special container. It's going to be enough paint for it. We've got to do some paint downs first before we basically give out exactly how big a screen we can get out of 43. I don't know. So I honestly can't say that until I actually literally paint a screen. So it's going to be bigger than 120-inch. I know that. 135 would be bigger, 135. So we don't know where it would hit, because 32 is actually 150 for us. I don't know about everybody else, but that's what we usually go through. Come on, man. Seriously, why would you get in front of me and just take your time and stretch? Move. But anyway, yeah. All right, get this out of the way. Check to see some of the stuff we're working on here. Did we say that? Save it to the file. I think we did say that to the file. Let me save it to the file. I'm pretty sure I did. I want to come out of this. I need to go into, actually I need to go to the website. the website running. I'm going to go to the website. All right, so we'll come with LED lights. Oh, heck yeah. All our gamer packages come with LED lights, depending on what kind of LED light you want to use. I really would like to put in chasers, to tell you the truth. Chasers are so much fun. If you never had a chance to play with chasers before, they are so much fun to play with. Or we might put in the sound activators, but then again, the sound activators, we can run it with USB. You have to run them through your soundbar, through USB, and a lot of people simply probably running. I don't know how people are going to run that one. So I want to make it simple and easy for everybody. Can you get to my website, please? Thank you. Wherever you get there, I need to pull up what's in the corner to that. Well, they got more packing tape. So these containers with the artwork are going to be so cool. I got to sit back. I can't just take them out like these and put the lid. No, this is the cool. This is artwork we're going to be putting on the lid. We'll just leave it really, really cool. So I got to sit back and take a day to do these containers by hand. Isn't like something I can grab up. There's actually some really cool artwork we're going to put onto it. You know what I mean? Special designs and stuff. It's going to be a really cool container. It's not going to be something at the end of the day that you're going to throw in the trash. You're going to keep that container. More tape. We needed it desperately. Literally ran out of tape. Couldn't figure out how in the world I went through that much tape. All right, so we should have half of the ingredients come today. The other half will be here on Tuesday. Probably around Thursday, we'll have everything set up, everything done, all pictures and stuff like that, and we'll have it on display. I'm trying to figure out what screen. I bought enough for 2 gallons to make 2 gallons of it because I got some other stuff I want to paint. I will be painting the 129 downstairs. That's my main gaming screen, but I do want a bigger screen for Warhammer, and I have to bring in a short throw projector. I'm thinking about either getting a BenQ or maybe an Optima short throw projector for the setup we got to do for the 150 inch. And the 150 inch, we're going to do a customized stand. I'll show you the blueprints on when we put it together. So this is going to be a stand design. I can't hang it on the wall because my walls in the basement are concrete, and I really don't feel like getting the masonry drum punching through concrete to crack the foundation. So I have to build me a fixed frame screen with a stand attached to it. So I'll explain it to you when we put it all together, but it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a section for speakers and all that stuff because I ordered some DJ speakers with the lights on, everything to light up on the screen. All right, let me see. Where are we going with this? Now, the technology we have upstairs and the gaming room, which is the, let me see here. Is the bottom? I think it's in the bottom, right? It should be in the bottom. Screen black, whatever. Oh, there's a picture. Where the heck is the freaking, what's my phone? Extreme label. 26 string label. 39. String label copyright down. See. Alright, this is the one right here. Work. I need to print one of these out. Sorry about that. I'm working at the same time. I had to get up this morning and cut the front because the front's out of control, and I get out there and cut that mess. And the weather ain't all that great outside right now. It is hard to breathe out there. All right, so anyway, yeah, so the new, get your tail, man, get it, man, wow. That's over there acting stupid. Anyways, him back there agreeing with me. The Absolute is available. So we've had 6 orders already go through. Thank you so much for the support. For the Absolute, that is the super jet black screen. The acoustic one we have in dedicated theater room upstairs. They are now available. Also too, with that, we also too have the black silver, which is a more of a version that pulls up a much more wider image. If you want higher white levels, that's what that's designed for. Taco Denario. And I had to spend some money to get everything set up. I had to buy special paper. There is special paper we're using for these labels. So I'm excited. Can't wait to get it done. I got to put an order for something we need to add to the labels so they react to UV. because how we're going to be designing them. This is going to be one of the coolest containers I've actually designed so far. And for those of you that are hardcore gamers or casual gamers, I don't care, gamer's a gamer at the end of the day, this is going to have to be a must. I guarantee you. Gray screens, silver screens, and white screens, if you're gaming on one of them, you basically just might as well just throw your console or PC out the window. You can't game on a gray screen. Again, contrast. I shouldn't have to tell you. If you're a gamer, you should know that. A gamer should automatically know that contrast is everything. Should definitely know that from the door. The black levels are extremely important. Especially in this particular game, it's definitely needed. So you can't do that on a gray screen. That's why you don't see any gray gamer paint. Because again, it's worthless, it's a waste of time. Because it can't see contrast. But we'll show you, as we always do. We have no interest in buying or purchasing anyone else's products. As I said before, other companies, yeah, of course, them, yeah, but no problem buying from them. We don't have issues. The other person, oh heck no, I ain't going through that freaking crap again. That freaking was, every time we go through that's a freaking nightmare we got to go through dealing with that individual. We can't back it up, just give us back our money. Oh, forgot you did give us back our money. Yeah, that happened. So we're not gonna bother with that. I wouldn't even pay anybody the money to go pick it up. For what? And it won't even be. But again, like I said, just like all the other screen paints we're developing and making, we're going to be making quite a few. Anytime, just order from the website. Mention who? Let's see. It was pretty nice. So, Kat, we gonna do any videos today? I have no idea. Oh, we're doing one right now. Any videos on actual? Not really, tell you the truth, honestly. I might do one video in the dedicated theater room, and that's it for today. That's gonna be it. Really don't have much. Pretty much, stuff pretty much explains itself. No reason why. Just really no need to really do a lot of videos. There's nothing really to prove. The gunmetal pretty much, and that's not even black technology, but as I said before, I explained this crystal clear. We got companies out there that don't want to acknowledge our existence when asked them to do demonstrations against their products, and we got other people that basically can't even back their stuff at the end of the day. And that's what we're facing. We're facing people that do neither one, don't want to send us samples. Only one person pretty much wanted to basically committed fraud. That was basically about it. The rest of the ones we try to obtain sample sheets from don't want to go near the product. And again, it's right there on the website. You can order it and basically do your own review, but they're terrified to do that too. That's why we don't need to prove anything. We're done. So when we bring out the gamer, boy, the gamer's going to be a monster. I'm developing that. That is, the Lord gave me the design for that, and it is going to be a freaking beaut. I'm a hardcore gamer at the end of the day. I love gaming. So if I'm going to be attaching this to a screen and spending the money for the lumber and everything I need to put this thing together, this screen is going to have to be incredible. Keep in mind, my gaming room is in the max out zone. So my screens can pull up in that environment and pull a 100% contrast level with all that light. And the gray screen can't survive down there. Ain't that right? Taco Denario. Taco Denario with the stereo. Taco Denario with the stereo. So, cannot wait to get this done. Now, of course, since we are going to be developing a gamer, we are going to have to start working on the unicorn, because I've been mentioning unicorn, and putting it off and putting it off. So we want a gamer for the girls, the ladies. So we are going to start also too on putting the unicorn together, so we can get that started. That's going to be a girl gamer paint. This is pretty good too. In your box, Sato? In your box? Create the continue. That breaker, there you go. These are all nice. Yeah. I'm not a bachelor for that. I've been waiting for you all day. Mosquitoes. Alright, let me see. Alright, we can do a whole got another batch number. Ram. Ram. Oh yeah, we printed an extra one. Forgot we always printed an extra one. Right? We placed in the paper. Right? And there we go. Placed in the paper. Alright. 525. 06. These are old. 06, 07. I think we have one right here. Oh, you should know, yeah. No, root stuff, root stuff, no, 07. 07. Yeah, 07, yeah. Dash 22. Alright, 06, 07, dash 22. Oh, wait, that's species. No, yeah. Pop. Scared Taco Kitty. Now, some people can understand on how we put these batch numbers on. Before you fellows did the video, well, the individual, we're not going to mention it because I don't want to taint my video with your name, show that little number. We don't have that whole extra space at the bottom of a batch number. And the video we posted on the shipping information was a video that was there way before you ever had that container in your hand, which shows how we process our orders. And if you go in there, you will see that all batch numbers never have that extra at the bottom. It's nice and thin. Maybe here, but never there, because how we cut them how we cut them out. But they never had that little piece at the bottom. This is how I know that you guys made your own batch numbers. See how they come out on the print? This is how they come out when we print them out. So you notice there's no room when you cut it. There's no room for that extra wide piece at the bottom. That wouldn't be there at all, period. These are the little things we notice when we watch people with fake batch numbers. But as I said before, you can make a batch number all day long. You have to beat the video, and that's the hard part, beating the video, because without the video, this container over there wouldn't have a batch number attached to it. That's why I just find it so funny how people just, at the end of the day, are so, and somebody brought that up, a few people brought that up in forum sites, like, my goodness, how threatened are they by your products? And I said a lot. They're very threatened by our products. That's why they do all that stuff at the end of the day. That's why you go to the blacklist, we just have a bunch of videos on people doing the craziest things ever, because that's how threatened they are of our products. And I had a customer, which is a good friend of mine now. One of my customers, we were actually good friends. He's been coming down to the house. We've been chilling. And he was telling me that he's been in a couple of the sites, these individuals talking. And he says he heard one of the sites, they were both saying, well, I'm never going to buy his products. Again, newsflash, both of y'all have never purchased from me ever. Never purchased from me. Of course, I purchased from both of them. But I mean, all three of you, the other one doesn't sell screen paint, but y'all have never purchased and at all. I don't even know why you're making that statement. We're the ones telling you to buy directly from us if you're going to do a review, and you don't buy anything from us. And the reason why is because, again, you're not going to get the same image as you was portraying when it came to our products. So you can do all the Q&As you want. We don't care. At the end of the day, don't make the statement, I'm not buying from him again, because you never purchased ever from me at all. Again, like I said, and when we buy from you guys, well, the other one we don't buy from anymore, but when we buy from you guys go through the most crazy stuff to make sure that your actual product doesn't come down here, committing fraud on just about every level. And I've had dozens of people go in and watch that video, and they were like, good gracious, are you kidding? They're, yep, went in there and manipulated his own website to justify that the product he was bringing out here was exactly what he'd been selling for I don't know how long. That is pretty bad. That's really, really bad. But, you know, we catch them every time doing the dumbest stuff. Like I said, I can't make it up. Can't make it up. We got two here. Can't make it up. That's why I sat there and said, I say, how in the world, why is your batch number so wide? Why? What is wrong with that? Because when you print them up like this, we don't print them up one at a time. We print them up in bunches. So when we cut them, this is how much space you'll have at the bottom. His was coming all the way, like he made one and printed it up and just cut it any kind of way. Good gracious, man. We also are going to post pictures today on the blacklist. And these are pictures of individuals making fake batch numbers. Even one putting the batch number on vertical. So as I said before, if it's for products at the end of the day, as they say, they've done reviews against our products. Everybody's saying, and what's the problem with them buying the paint? And I said, because they did so many fake demonstrations on our products that they can't bring in the real product because they know what's going to happen. The product's going to do exactly what it's designed to do, like we've been doing in all our videos, and that's a lot of explaining at the end of the day. So they just might just bite the bullet and try to ignore it, which they've been trying to do, but it is what it is. And then to get into a Q&A and say, well, I'm never going to buy his products. You've never bought anything from us to begin with. Just clear that up real quick. You've never purchased anything ever from my website. Never. You or the other one. And as for the other guy who got busted with the fake receipts, you never purchased from my website. We can see why, because for some reason you got some imaginary freaking receipt from I don't know where in some email on a server that doesn't even exist in real time. You caught him deleting his videos. So my buddy who came over, good friend of mine, he came over, he saw I showed him on the blacklist. He was cracking up. He said, can I share this? I said, go ahead, share away. Share as many people as you want to. Introduce them to the blacklist, because that's what the blacklist is for. I got to upload those and add those to the other videos too, which I haven't had time to do. Been a little busy. All right, put these on right here. There we go. Yep. And before you start running your mouth and calling yourself the best of the best, you really need to do more testing. You haven't tested against Black Diamond yet. I'm still waiting to see that one yet. Black Diamond, no, I haven't seen that test yet. Contrast levels on a Black Diamond. You know how brutal Black Diamonds are? Black Diamonds are amazing freaking screens. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the company. I'm not. What they did to us, I'm not a big fan of, but I respect good technology when I see it. You know, I respect it. Don't gotta like it, but I do respect it. I never see them test any of the big boy screens. And y'all coming against us at the end of the day. We dominate when it comes to freaking certified screens. Are you kidding me? Screen Innovation, we hit them in 2015. I got a letter from them telling me that they want to do, our product has promised. They like what they saw. Yeah. Can advance and make their technology better from what I've seen already. Their products, we can make their products better. I could basically, if I decide to sign a contract with just a mom and pop business, a small business that did nothing but white projection screens, I guarantee you, less than a week, I could develop technology for them that will blow out all certified screens on the face of the planet. I guarantee you. We ain't got nobody can touch us yet. Not that 39, not that 39 Black Widow. There's nothing touching that. Nothing. We've already seen the results. We got companies right now that don't even want to acknowledge our existence right now. They'd rather see us disappear. So if we ever decide to do business with a mom and pop, which I rather would than a big company any day, and we develop technology for them, ain't no screen's gonna be able to touch them for what we can develop for them. Nope. We can do it within hours. As long as on one condition. One condition that will be in that contract, only one condition, and it would definitely be a contract breach. They cannot sell the screens for the same price that these big companies do. If they start trying to sell that technology at 5,000, no, we're not. That's a contract breach. We're not doing that. Nope. The whole reason why I got into this business to begin with. I didn't get into this business to begin with, but to deal with these other people who can't develop screen paints at the end of the day. We didn't get in the business for you guys. We got into the business for the big companies. You guys are charging thousands of dollars for these projection screens, and only this certain kind of people with a certain cash flow can afford them. That's why I got into this business. It has nothing to do with the, what's the word, how can we solve them? We'll nickname you guys Screen Paint Gnats, because that's pretty much what you are considered to me, a gnat. Something that is annoying at the end of the day, but we just ignore. But anyway, we didn't get in the business for y'all. We got in the business for the big companies. So that way we can develop technology on a level that is more superior than theirs. And then that way the average Joe that may want to have a more advanced projection screen doesn't have to be subjected to paying thousands of dollars for a $4,000 to $5,000 screen. That's why we have all those certifieds sitting downstairs in the basement. Yeah. Gray screen paint, unfortunately, that's what most people come across anyway. They get a white screen, the first thing they do is they go to Home Depot and Lowe's and they make their own gray paint. That's what they do. And they get the same problems. You just get a little bump, that's basically about it. They get the same problem. Can't use it in a fully lit environment, screen washes out, colors don't pick up, gotta calibrate projectors. Gotta end up spending more money for a projector because you have to make up for what you can't pick up. So, yeah. That's what they got to go through. So that's why I got into this field. I didn't get into it. I mean, you guys didn't. When I was doing screen paints, you guys didn't even exist. You weren't even thought of. So how could it be about y'all to begin with? I was developing great screen paints before you guys were even thought of. So how could it be about you to begin with when I first started off with digital and crystal screen paint? That's where I started off at. You guys didn't even exist. Yeah. Those guys didn't even exist. I was doing it. Had one little confrontation. I remember. Oh yeah, I remember Mississippi, man. I definitely remember him from ABS Forums. But I remember a guy who used to make a screen called Dark Energy Abyss. I remember that guy. He made this kind of like, it wasn't paint. He didn't make screen paint. He made a kind of reflective surface. That's what he made. It was a kind of reflective surface. It was actually quite nice. It was kind of like a black diamond. It was very nice. But me and him got into words on ABS Forums, and that's right around the time when I was developing D5K and D6K gunmetal technology, right around that time. And I was doing demonstrations in fully lit environments, and he was doing demonstrations with one light bulb in the corner next to a screen. Talking about this is ambient light. I'm like, no, you don't have enough light for ambient light. And then he had a lot of blue neon lights behind the back of the screen to try to generate more light. And I'm like, nah, that's not the way to do it. So we went back and forth for a little bit, and I was doing a lot of testing against Elite screens and DMP Supernova. I had this one screen from Germany. I forgot what it was called. And right around that time, I think we had Black Diamond around that time. I think we had Black Diamond we were testing against. But anyway, Yeah, we got into a few words and everything, and pretty much I was beating everybody. When it came to gray screen paints, I was beating just about everybody that was making gray screen paints because their tests were different from everybody else. That's how we nailed those contracts. But we got into this little dispute. I said the same thing I said to the other one. I told him to mind your own business or I'll sink your shit before it gets started. And he did, because he was running his mouth too much. At the end of the day, I can make and design whatever I want to make. And you're stuck to the same platform over and over and over again. And at the time, we were actually working on black technology, and they didn't know what we're working on. I bought that black screen out, and sent an email with a demonstration to him. He had a gray screen too. It was a nice screen too. It was very nice. And he made some statement. I told him, I said, look, man, make your money, mind your business, or I'll sink your shit before it gets started. I'll bring it down here, and I'll test against this black technology, and your project will be worth nothing when I get done with it. And he decided to take my advice and go mind his own business. And guess what? He did pretty good. I seen him on a couple of forum sites. I ain't going to hate on him. Went in and checked out some of the stuff he was doing. Real nice and all. Good. Congratulations. Wish you the best of luck. I'm not a hater. I'm not going to go in there because I see it. If I got a product that I know that can beat his product, I'm not going there and posting any pictures. That's none of my business at the end of the day. He minded his own business. He's not using me as some kind of step ladder to try to build himself up. And he's making his money. I got nothing to do with that. He's not mentioning my name or anything whatsoever. So I went in there a few times, checked out a couple of forum sites, put a couple of likes in there, you know what I mean, so and so and so, and went about my business, and that was it. Wish him the best of luck in life. But you got some people out there that are just bitter. Very bitter. They can't figure out why their stuff don't work. I don't know. I can't tell. All right, we got these right here. These are done. These are done. We got the new gamer paint coming out. Shoot, we got to have our door open too. We got more packages coming today. Top up. You want to check a look out the door? You got to feed these animals anyway. Come on. Ooh, man, I got to go in the morning and took care of the grass. Good gracious, man. Open up the doors like being hit in the face with the sun. We gotta get some food and some water out there for the cats when they come through. Get some food and water for them. I think I got water for the squirrels. I gotta get a bird bath. Gotta get a bird bath. Taco bird bath. Free. Like nobody goes. Water, hearts, and worker patient. Yeah. We used to them. All right, here you go. Version of that technology. Can you back up, please? Thank you. I love the trickery of the trolls. You know what that is? Those are individuals that send us these faulty emails to somebody, please, come on. I've been here for a long time on the earth. I had plenty of contracts. Contracts don't send you emails. They don't. They will call you directly and talk to you. That's what they will do. A CEO of a company or a vice president or whatever will contact you directly. And even with that, you got to kind of understand where my mindset is at. My money comes from God. I can't explain that enough. So let me explain this to you. And I'm not talking to the person. I'm talking to the person who allows that person to control them, Satan. Let me explain something to you, and I think you already know this already, because again, you want to use people as a vessel, and people want to allow him to use them as a vessel. I don't chase money. If I chase money, I wouldn't be living here. My house is nice, I love it, but I'd be living in a mansion. Do you have any idea how many offers I get for my technology at the end of the day? This is black technology. People are not used to seeing this technology offline. Sometimes you're not used to seeing it online. So again, as I said before, that I don't chase money. And the reason why I don't chase money is because people get caught up in chasing money, they get caught up in fame and all that other nonsense, and they lose track of their soul. And at the end of the day, if something, God forbid, happens, they lose their place in heaven. I don't worship money. I worship God. God will bless me to have all that I need in life. That is proper for me to have. And if it's meant for me to have this, then God will make it for me to have. If it's not, then it's not meant for me to have. So that's the part that you naysayers need to understand. When you send me stuff like that, it doesn't upset me or bother me because, like I said, at the end of the day, I serve someone who's higher. I look at the way you things that you do as a child, with a child acting up. That's how I see you. I don't see you as adults. And when you send me things like, oh, we got a company, we'll do business, something, no, my Lord will tell me, and that's what you call having the Holy Spirit, will tell you when things aren't right. You can see the wolf in sheep's clothing. Now, see, since you decide to dwell on that side of the world with that particular, with that demon at the end of the day, or that devil at the end of the day, you never know exactly what he may be setting up for you. And you can't see it because you don't have the Lord there to protect you, because you're dealing with evil at the end of the day, and God does not support evil. That's why if I'm such an evil person at the end of the day and I'm doing all these bad things as you claim I'm doing, why is it that we're the ones with all the evidence? You're the ones who are actually constantly being thrown out in the light doing these evil things. And then on top of that, I'm still progressing. My business is still flowing. Our technology is advancing. God does not bless the wicked. He doesn't. If you're going to say God blesses the wicked, then you just call God an evil God. And if God was an evil God, then we wouldn't even be here on the earth because it all belongs to him at the end of the day. Now just imagine, just think about that. When I tell people, oh, God's think about that. You're God. You have the ability to just blink your eye and you can develop an entire universe. But a mere thought of it. Power beyond our belief. Every day you look down on man and you think, oh, you see all the murders, all the killing, all the thoughts and evil things that we think of on a day-to-day basis, even myself, every single second of a second. And you would think to yourself, you know what? I'm tired of this race. I can't think. I'm done. Wipe them off the earth. Think about that one. He has the right and the ability to wipe you clean off the earth. And for those people at the end of the day who are saying, well, I have control of my own destiny. Yeah, it's funny how when you're sitting on your deathbed, how that you don't think you have control of your own destiny anymore. That's gone. Now you're just worrying about what's waiting for you in the next life. You can have the most hardened criminal on the face of the planet on death row, and even he will call on a preacher to pray over him because he doesn't know what to expect. Again, like I said, nobody knows. Well, Christians know. We know. But do you want to be wrong on that? Honestly? So again, like I said, when you're a Christian, not only does God bless your hand, but he also gives you knowledge and understanding and teaches you things. And one thing I'm learning with the Lord is patience. Learn to be patient. Learn to be able to how to handle people. And when these people come at me like this, it's basically like we call Christian boot camp. It's like training to teach us how to deal with the devil. So you're just adding more destruction on top of your head. It's funny how people listen to Satan, how he's sitting there. What do you call Satan? The prince of the air? Yeah, the prince of the air. That's what he's called. Prince of the air. And even God talks about the tongue. The tongue is the only part, actually the tongue is very untamed. A tongue can actually send blessings and start wars. That's what I love about it. All the creatures on the earth have a tamed tongue except for man. Man doesn't have one. And man has a choice too. He has a choice because God could have came down and just made us to serve him only, period. Bar none. That's the end of it. Done. But no, he gave man a choice. So that way, when you see his face, there's no excuses. You were given an option. So that's why I say when you guys do all that stuff like that, it doesn't do anything. In the back of your mind, you're typing in that stuff and you're laughing about it and you're thinking, oh, I got him. No, you don't have anything at all. Because that's not coming from God. And there's only two on the earth. There's only God and the devil, and that's it. And that's definitely not the Lord giving you doing that to you. That's the devil. And God knows what the devil's going to do before he even does it. That's why Lucifer is an idiot. And yes, he is an idiot. How do you try to overthrow your God's right-hand angel, the most beautiful, most decorated angel of all of heaven? How do you get it in your head that you are going to go in and take over heaven? When you know that God knows everything you're going to do before you do it. Good gracious, talk about making dumb mistakes. Yeah. Yep. So that's what you follow when you do stuff like that. And that same demon will sit there and have you do all those things just to turn around to watch you fall and fail flat on your face and laugh at you at the same time. He's down there laughing at you that the fact that he got a chance to use you as a vessel at the end of the day and make you look like a fool at the same time. Because whatever he's telling you to do is not working over here. I'm protected by my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Everything you do is not going to work. Nothing's going to work for you. Nothing at all, period. And when the devil tells you, oh, go do such and such and so, and when you fall flat on your face, he's down there laughing at you, cracking up, like, look what I got this dumb to do today. Yeah. Yes, sirree. You don't get that victory on me at all, period. Nope. Not at all. Okay, open up the door for you, Taco. He's sitting by the window. You are crazy. Meow. That would be so cool if you was like meow, 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 meow. That'd be a cool meow. Also meow. At the bottom? Oh, come on. Just got this shirt. I just got new shirts. I jacked my shirts up already. Open up the front door for you, Taco. And you still sit in the window, man. The whole purpose of me opening up the window for you. Leave the phone alone. You're obsessed with the phone. Your obsession with the phone. Yes. Oh, that's one, that's two. Oh, that has two of them. What's that for that order? Oh, for me. Sorry, I gotta change this side. I think we had a gunmetal in there somewhere. I could have swore we had a gunmetal. I gotta go check customer's receipt. I could have swore we had a gunmetal in there. I can't let you see this because it's customer's information. Oh, my crazy cat. Oh, if you notice, and the blue lounge, see the light right there? We got the mat lit up the same way we have it in here. We have in the blue lounge. Let me see, he ordered what? Let me see this. Come on, don't play with me like that. Funny. He ordered, what's this one right here? I'm sure it's gunmetal. Yeah, what was his color option? Cheer going to see. Let me see, give me the other one. Can't see me on this one. Today. Got things to do today. Alright, what we got here? Two quarts. Oh, we did order black widows. Okay. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he did order black. He got black one. Okay, cool. I made a mistake on that one. Ooh, I'm gonna go down that road. Alright, cool. Alright, that worked. Alright, I had to make 100% sure that he didn't order gunmetal. He did. He got the black. Alright, cool. He got it. That's what he ordered. Make sure we got his order correctly. Oh, it's good to double check. I got to ship another one out to England. I think it's England or Ireland. Going to Ireland. All right, that's right there. This is for yeah, so one of my customers, I was told you before that I'm friends with a lot of my customers, on my Facebook private page. I have customers on my PS4 system that I game with on a daily basis. And I have some customers that I'm good friends with that come by the house to go check out, go out and get something to eat and chill, stuff like that. Yep. So one of my customers, which is pretty cool, is actually from a lot of my old stomping grounds where I grew up in Philadelphia. A lot of places. Man, it's pretty cool to talk to somebody about the era of the boombox and Run DMC and Salt and Pepper and LL Cool J and all that other cool stuff. We did the exact same stuff that I did. Boy, it's interesting how I've been all through North Philadelphia and so different areas. And it's interesting. I've actually bumped into new people that were customers that I knew in Philadelphia. Got a chance to say, oh, shoot, crazy, yeah. Just haven't seen them in a while. But yeah, pretty interesting. Really interesting. All right, this one's done. So this one's going out to the company. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm going to do some fishing. I haven't been fishing in a while. I'm planning to do with a group of my friends and two of my customers. They're going to be hanging out with us. We're going to, in fall, we're going to the Renaissance, which I've always wanted to go. I'm going as a Black Knight. I'm definitely getting the gear and everything, sword, the iron, everything. Everybody's going to dress in character when they go to a Renaissance fair. And there's one over in Jersey where they actually feed you at a round table. Is it a round table? I think it's a long table they feed you at, and they do jousting. Oh, that is going to be cool. And you have to talk the language. Try to talk the language. Come as close as possible. I am going to have a ball. So I've met some pretty cool people, and we'll try to say, hey, you want to go do this again? I have a friend of mine. I met her on a luxury lift. Over a luxury lift, and she had some ties in the fashion show, and she invited me to a couple of fashion shows. So, yeah, definitely. Caught that the hard way. Where's my juice at? Can I put my juice in the refrigerator? Juice? No juice? Ah, I threw it in the trash. Why? Oh, I chocolate milk. I'll take that. Chocolate milk. Oh, this is so good. Not to advertise for them, but you can't have milk at the end of the day, which I can't have milk. This has got to be the best plant-based milk I've ever drunk, because I've had just about all of them, and yeah, they just don't work. The almond milk and all that stuff doesn't work for me. But this company right here, freaking fantastic. The chocolate milk is the truth. The vanilla, the regular milk, on the other hand, has a little bit of an aftertaste, but my Lord had me put a little vanilla into that, and you can't even tell the difference. It tastes like regular milk. Oh man, that stuff is really good. Boy, when I was coming up, vegetarian food was something else. And today, freaking absolutely amazing. You ever had plant-based cheese? Whew, man, yes. Freaking unbelievable. Long way from when I came up. Plant-based cheese used to be this. No, actually, did they have vegetarian cheese when I was coming up when I was a kid? No, it didn't even exist. I don't think it didn't exist. No, it didn't exist. I gotta look that up. Do some research on that. So, you know, when I was coming up, if you're around my age, you remember the dreadful and horrible sugar-free items. You remember that. Those of you that weren't in that era when sugar-free first came out, you have no idea how disgusting that was. Sugar-free soda tastes like gasoline. A lot of you know, it was horrible. Now today, It's amazing. But when I was coming up, sugar-free was disgusting. I mean, absolutely disgusting. Oh, you know, whether to drink it or pour it in your gas tank. It was disgusting. But man, now me trying out different things like the plant-based foods and stuff like that, man, unfreaking believable. I can't believe that cheese literally tastes like cheese, melts like cheese, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, people are saying, well, yeah, sugar-free is fantastic. Not when I was coming up, it wasn't. You could literally pour that stuff in your gas tank and take a trip. That stuff was disgusting. It's very, very bitter, extremely bitter. And the aftertaste, oh, man, it was disgusting. Even sweet and low is ugh. Sugar-free soda was nasty. So I think cereal was better. Cereal back then was much better than cereal today. Much better. Not Count Dracula. Captain Crunch really doesn't taste all that different. But freaking Frankenberry, leave that alone, please. Hey, hey, hey! This is how things get knocked over in the house and you rubbing your face against it. Cut it out. Frankenberry, Count Dracula, and freaking Blueberry used to be amazing when I was a kid. Now today it tastes like dog food. It does. It tastes horrible. It tastes like dog food. King Vitamin was also fantastic, but now that tastes like dog food. And it used to be to get milk in a glass container. It tastes so much better. Milk now in a plastic container, ugh. It tastes so chemically. It does. Things came in actual metal bottles. I'm gonna go back and look at some of that stuff. Yeah, the cartoons, man, if you were a person that grew up with the cartoons on Saturday morning, oh, it was a big event. It was a big event, man. You have no idea it was a big event. Those of you who didn't grow up in that era, well, you know, hey, you can stream it. But when I was coming up, Saturday morning cartoons was the best, man. They had the whole lineup for the cartoons would come with a preview of what was coming. Oh man, and then the cereals had their own real cartoon like commercials. I mean, everything was just much better. Halloween was better, I think, back then. My mother begs to differ. She said Halloween was better when she was young, but and you would have that plastic mask with the freaking staples on each ear with that thin rubber band, the cutout eyes. You know, you barely see. You know, but you know, it was amazing. You know what I mean? Just you see forward, turn it on the other end, you turn your whole entire body because the provision was kind of jacked up. The costume was so cheap. It was beautiful to have, but it was so cheap. Like you would walk out the house looking like a champ, come back and look like he went to a wood chipper. Other than that, it's so easy. But man, there is no such thing as mini size or bite size Snickers, candy bars of any kind didn't exist. Everything was all full size. Man, when you came back with a bag, you came back with a bag. Man, I'm telling you. Even candy corns taste better. Back in the old days. But I don't care what people say. Bobbing for apples, I'm sorry. And my mom was growing up when she was a little girl. Basically, you know, she lived out in the woods, man. And boy, when people told scary stories, it wasn't like cutting around the corner. You literally had to cut through the woods. She lived out in the farm. Man, that's a whole different world there for me right there at the end of the day. But a beautiful thing that, I mean, no, disgusting part for me is bobbing for apples. You know how freaking unsanitary that is for bobbing for apples? Literally, open, I'm going to explain to it's the same equivalent as a fondue pot. Well, you don't really think about that, you know what I mean? In that era, they probably didn't even really think about that. But then again, in that era, bottom line is they would have that thing where you would go to the balls. Ugh, think about that makes my skin about this ball for apples. Yeah, another stranger. It's gonna be wide open underwater with every. Oh no, 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 no. All right, for me, we got an announcement for the new screen paint. So my ice pop melts over here. The announcement for the new screen paint. I gotta get these ready for ship out for today. And let me see, we got a large with that one. And that one right there, we need a medium with that one right there. So that's definitely two of them they order right there. That's for them, that's done. And the other one's to pick up. Okay, so I'm done here. Yeah, I'm not doing any. This is my last video for today. I'm just gonna wait until the new stuff gets here because right now I'm excited about this new gamer paint and the ingredients that I got. My Lord asked me to have basically on how to put it together. It is gonna be amazing. I can't wait. I downloaded some games just to test it out. I downloaded the new order for. I beat it already, but I downloaded it anyway because that game has a lot of dark to it. The new order for Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein or the way you pronounce it, and some other. Oh yeah, Metro 2025. Games like that with really heavy contrast levels. Seeing running up my PS4, so we can get testing with that. And I'm so excited because the containers are going to be so much fun to design. I cannot wait to start doing the containers. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm going to get a couple for myself just for decorations, my gaming room. All right, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Got to go. Thank you all for your time. Be safe out there, and God bless.